Want to hear about it? Here you go.
Let it snow, snow, let it snow. Outside it's cold.
Hello and welcome, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Coach Reen, and I'm so happy you're here. So today's video is going to be a little chat. We're going to talk today. I want to talk about the weekend and how it can be the worst thing to ever happen to your fitness journey. Or it could be the best thing. Want to hear about it? Here you go. So it's Friday and I'm ready to swing. Pick up my girls and hit the party scene. We're not doing that. Because what's going to happen when you go to the party? They're going to have all the fried food. They're going to have all the liquor. They're going to have all the sweets. All the stuff that we're trying to avoid during our fitness journey. You can eat good all week. You can eat good. On Monday, you had your salad. You drank your water. You did your 10,000 steps. Tuesday, you did the same thing. Wednesday, Thursday, here come the weekend. Now, the weekend, honey, the weekend can be the worst part of your journey because, like I said, you can be doing so well throughout the week. You can eat well all week, and then here comes Friday. Friday with his hating behind telling you, let's go to Chick-fil-A or let's go to happy hour. All of these things are not gonna really help you along your journey. I want to give you a few tips on how we can change that. And I'm not saying you can never go out, but if you're doing it every single weekend, all you're doing is maintaining your weight because you're eating well all week, and then on the weekend, you're just derailing all of the good work you did all week. So you're not going to lose any weight, and you might even gain a few pounds because alcohol, believe it or not, alcohol really negatively affects your fitness journey. I had to come to the realization of it because I love me a good cocktail, y'all. And I had to say goodbye to alcohol. We can't be drinking every weekend. We can't go out to happy hour every weekend when we have a weight loss goal or a health and wellness goal. Because as you age, alcohol, well, at any time in life, alcohol has a negative effect on your health. Number one is that liver. Number two is your metabolism. It slows down your metabolism because when you drink, your body focuses on breaking down the alcohol. And when it's doing that, it's not breaking down what you ate, honey. So the food that you ate, what is that go? Where is that going? There's these things in our body called these fat cells. And fat cells thrive on insulin spikes. Most of us, if we're not on a very strict fitness regimen, a very strict low sugar diet, then what we're eating primarily, especially if it's processed foods, contains a lot of hidden sugar. Even diet products, even products in the stores that say gluten-free or no sugar added, all of this, they lying to you. They align to you. So because of that, our insulin levels are spiked. And where is extra insulin stored in our body? In fat cells. My nutritionist that I went to when I first started my journey said that your insulin, when you have spiked insulin, the cells that are created are super fat cells. I think she said that just to really drive it home because I was stuck on eating rice. And she was like, okay, go ahead and eat rice if you want to. But this is what happens because even if you're on a low sugar diet and you're still consuming a lot of heavy starches like white rice, like breads, pastas, all of that stuff, when it breaks down in your body, it turns into sugar, honey. Sugar, honey, iced tea. This applies to the weekend because we tend to eat a lot more sugar and a lot more heavy carbs on our weekends, even during your fitness journey. Because you're like, I ate good all week, I deserve a cheat meal. And the cheat meal turns into a cheat weekend. I've been there, trust me. Moving forward, if we're really going to take a handle on our weight loss journey, we have to take a handle on these weekends. So what can you do instead of eating poorly all weekend? Well, number one is avoid people, places, and things. That sounds like an addict, but honestly, sugar is an addiction. So if you have an issue and you know your body, you know yourself, nobody can't tell you what you do and who you are. You know who you are. If you have an issue saying no, then you've got to avoid until you've learned the tools to be able to say no. So if you know that you cannot go out to that club or to that bar without drinking all the sugary drinks and drinking all the stuff and taking shots and then going out afterwards to eat and go to the diner and get some fries, some chicken tenders and fries, if you know that you won't be able to say no, then you're going to have to abstain from that for a while. Not forever, but if you really want to make a weight loss change, you have to change behavior. We cannot do the same things and expect different results. So instead of going out on the weekends, take that time to self-reflect. Take that time to get more familiar with the gym, since you'll have a little bit extra time to go to the gym. So take that time to go and just go to the gym and kind of explore and figure out what you like, what you don't like. Also, you can take that time to do more walking if you want to be outside instead of being in a gym. And you can also take that time to take care of yourself. Rest, rejuvenate, meditate. Take time to do those things instead of rushing out to be at every spot. Because honestly, doing that is cool. And I'm not saying don't ever go out. Please don't think that that's what I'm telling you to do, because that's not realistic. You want to create a system that you can maintain for the rest of your life. But in your season of change, in your season where you're trying to change, you're trying to change behavior, you have to recluse. You have to go into yourself. You have to draw back, become more familiar with yourself, learn what triggers you, learn how you're going to be able to do this for the long term. So for a season, you're going to have to fall back. And that's okay. Because when you reemerge, just think about it like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. They have to go into the cocoon. So think about this time as you going into your cocoon. This is your season of metamorphosis. But when you pop out, it's going to be a different story. Okay? When you pop out, you're going to pop out. So that is one thing that I suggest you do, is take that time instead of going out on the weekends, staying home, getting more familiar with yourself, learning what you like, trying new recipes even. So let's talk about food. Because honestly, I know some of you said, oh, you want me to stay home, but when I stay home, that's when I want to eat. That's when I want all the snacks. So number 2, how can we change the heavy, starchy, sugar-filled, processed food snacks to healthier options? You have healthier options. You can have pistachios. Ooh, yummy. Ear-popped corn. You can eat fruit, which is nature's candy. You can also create some really crunchy snacks. I had a young lady do sweet peppers and with hummus, and she really liked that for the crunch, because if you like chips, that was a healthier option for her. Some people do celery and peanut butter. Some people do, they make their own acai bowls. Whatever works, whatever you can come up with that works for you. Those are just some options. And another thing is making sorbet out of frozen fruit and coconut milk or coconut water, depending on the consistency you want. But so there are options. You don't have to completely starve yourself in order to lose weight, because when you do that, when you go on really restrictive diets, you end up binging. And we want to prevent ourselves from going there. The thing is, guys, you have to change how you look at weight loss. You have to change how you look at your weight loss journey. That is the thing. It is a journey. And a part of that journey is self-discovery. And in order for you to discover yourself, you have to sit still. You cannot do everything. You cannot be everywhere for everyone else and not take care of yourself. So I think the main thing or the main tip is taking time to learn you. I'm going to give you tips. I can give you all the tips because you've heard it all before. YouTube is a very vast platform. There are plenty of people talking about weight loss. There are plenty of people talking about all of the things that you can do to lose weight. But the thing that I found through my own personal weight loss journey, my own personal fitness journey, again, I've been a fitness coach now since the pandemic. I've been doing it for 5 years strong. Prior to the pandemic, I started coaching, but I started getting more heavily into it during the pandemic. But prior to that, I was on my own personal weight loss journey, and I've been on a weight loss journey my entire life. So what I've learned as I've gotten older and gotten more mature in my weight loss journey, in my fitness journey, is that you have to learn to sit still. And I don't mean physically sit still. I mean, you have to focus on you. You have to change your perspective of weight loss from a temporary restrictive fix to a more permanent fix, something that you can do, something where you're eating whole foods, something where you're working out consistently. And I know that that's a piece that some people just do not like, right? So if you look at your weekends as your time to kind of explore and discover what type of workouts you can get into, what kind of workouts you would like to do, that is a great time. That's a great way to change your perspective. And also on the weekends, when it comes to eating all that stuff, learning different healthier options that you can eat instead of eating those chips, fries, Chick-fil-A, Chinese food. I can't even think of all of the junk, all of the fast food restaurants. You know what they are. You know what your go-to is on the weekend. You know you can't wait till Friday so you can get whatever you gonna get and eat it. Instead of doing that, if you can master your weekends and you can start to eat healthy and work out and stay consistent throughout the weekend, you will see a difference in your weight loss journey. Staying on top of your water. Speaking of water, hold on. Staying on top of your water all weekend. Committing to a healthier diet on the weekend. So another option, another thing that I like to eat on the weekend, I'll give you some of the things that I do that has helped me. So I don't know about you, but I love wings. I don't know what it is about that chicken wing, but I love me some wings. So what I do on the weekend is I'll air fry my own chicken wings, and that way I can manage what seasoning is on there and what and how it's prepared. Because most times in restaurants they add breading and they fry. That's not gonna serve us. Or I have a restaurant not too far from my home where they do grilled wings. So if you can get naked grilled wings from somewhere, that's a good option. If you are going to go out to eat, that's a great option if they do have grilled wings. If you have to go to a party, either bring your own salad and then you can eat protein, whatever protein they have. If it's fried chicken, then you can take the skin off and eat that with the salad. If you must go out, right? Or if they have salmon or if they have something. But always bring yourself a Ziploc bag with the salad in it, just in case they don't have any options, or they don't have any healthier options there, and it's something that you don't have to worry about having to warm up. And then that way you can eat the protein and have your own salad. That's an option if you do have to go out. If you're going out to eat at a restaurant and you're going to a steakhouse, you're going to anything, they have plenty of vegetable options. So instead of getting those delicious cheesy garlic potatoes and the bread on the table, tell them, please do not bring the bread to the table. And if you get an appetizer, I know you like, girl, bye. Seriously, guys, like, we're thinking about our weight loss journey. We're thinking about our fitness journey for the long term. If you really want to lose the weight, the behavior got to change. You can't do the same. You can't keep going out to these restaurants, eating up all the bread, eating up all the appetizers, eating up all the garlic, the cheesy garlic mashed potatoes, and then wondering why, and then on Monday, like, oh, I'm resetting, and then starving yourself all week, and then you repeat on the weekend. You're not going to get where you want to be, where you really want to be. 2025 is coming. Let's enter the 2025 with a different mindset. Let's enter 2025 with the mindset and the goal of success, of actually achieving our goal. So if we want to achieve our goals, and this goes for myself as well, we have to restrict our wants for the things that we need. Amen? We have to substitute these wants for the things that we need. You do not need those fries. I know you want them. I want them. I love a good, hot, delicious fry. And they're okay to eat on occasion, but every weekend is not on occasion. Every single Friday, Saturday, Sunday is not, and then leftovers Monday for lunch, that's not on occasion. That's more than half of your week. Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, that's 3.5 days. The week is 7 days. So half and half is not going to get you weight loss. Okay? And then you get frustrated, and then you're like, oh, I'm not losing any weight because I work out Monday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I eat what I want. I'm working out every other day. I'm doing what you're never going to achieve success that way. You've got to learn. You've got to change what you're doing on these weekends, honey. And if you can master your weekends, then you can master your weight loss. So some of the foods that I do the baked, I do the air fried wings, and I also have made butternut squash fries. Butternut squash is delicious. I'm going to actually do a video making butternut squash look like and taste like candy yams. Delicious. And you can also take the butternut squash. It's very difficult to manipulate, so please be careful if you're going to do this. Like, peel it, and you can cut it into fries and then bake it on parchment paper in the oven, and it comes out really good. I actually did I do a reel? Yes, I did a reel on Instagram. And my Instagram is coach_mean coach_mean on Instagram, and I have a reel there. If I can, I'll insert it here so you guys can see that. But that's an option that I do. I also like to air fry. I also like to make green plantains and mash them down. That's a good option for that crunchier, to satiate that crunchy chip vibe. Also, I've never made these, but I've had clients that have made kale chips that they say that works for them. And also air frying chickpeas. Like drying them out and air frying chickpeas, it gives them that crunch that they desire, and it also is a healthier option than eating potato chips or some of the other saltier and carb-filled and processed food. So those are just a few options. The point is finding what works for you. Finding what works for you, doing what works for you, taking care of you, being mindful that I cannot eat whatever I want all weekend long and then jump back on the bandwagon on Monday. You're going to be a hamster on the wheel. Just think about a hamster on the wheel. They're moving a lot, but they ain't going nowhere. We don't want to be a hamster. We want to be a swan. We want to be a butterfly. Okay? So, there you have it. What you gonna do this weekend? You going to party every single night, drink all the alcohol, and then when you're inebriated, now you hungry, now you eating pizza at 4 a.m. and French fries and chicken tenders? Or are we going to take a hold of our health and do something different? The choice is really yours. No one can make you do anything but you. So what you gonna do, sis? The time is now. Let's do it together. I'm on my weight loss and fitness journey. I've been on it for years. I'm always going to be working towards a greater goal, and I want the same for you. Let 2025 be your year of success, of true self-improvement success. Not just dreaming about weight loss, not just dreaming about your fitness journey, actually doing it, taking it one day at a time, including weekends, learning how to control your cravings, learning how to control those things. So I hope that you enjoyed the video today. I wanted to give you a little vibe. I wanted to give you a couple of tips about what you can do on the weekends instead of derailing everything you've done all week. You've done so great during the week. So let's also do great on the weekend. In the long run, you're going to feel amazing. Absolutely amazing. And you're going to be so proud of yourself for actually sticking with it and making it happen. So take this weekend to explore. Explore some of the things. Try new recipes. Try some things that you think might work. Some of the things that I mentioned today. Or it can spark an idea and have you Googling some recipes. And I hope that you do that. And I wish you well. My name is Coach Reen, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
It's not the diamond. It's not the diamond. It's not the pearl. It's not the pearl. I'm that girl. I'm that girl. It's just that I'm that girl.